My name is Shieh. I'm one of the refugees from Vietnam resettled in the UK, and I came to UK in 1980. At the moment, I'm director of Vietnamese mental health service. We provide mental health support to Vietnamese community throughout the country and promoting well-being in the Vietnamese community. Now, my story probably the only difference with other boat people is that I left Vietnam in March 1975, just before the fighting, on a business trip to Thailand and Hong Kong. I just set up a export frozen seafood company. So I went to meet with our partner in Thailand and Hong Kong. When I get to Thailand, the early April, then the fighting become very serious. At one time, I'm thinking of going back home, but my after discuss with my parents and my wife, they say if you come back, nothing will change. If it gets worse, it gets worse. And but if it gets worse, at least we get someone outside which can support us when we need it. So therefore, that I continue my journey to Hong Kong, and then finally I end up in Taiwan in late April, and just about a week or 10 days, the South Vietnam lost and became refugees. So then I went to Japan and worked in Japan for 2 years. In 1978, my wife's parents and the whole family, because they are in business in Vietnam, so they were put into the new economy zone. So finally decided with some friends gathered together and bought a fishing boat and then escaped from Vietnam. They were lucky when they on the sea for 4 days and then were rescued by a British cargo vessel. And my wife applied for me to join them here in the Family Union program. So I came in 1980. When we talk about support for me, honest, not much. First, I was given wrong information, and secondly, nobody tell me how the education or how the job system here work. If I would get the all the fact information, I probably won't end up doing this job. I probably will try to go back to university, get my qualification, and then looking for work later on. When I first arrived, I stayed in one of the reception center for just one night, just for health check. And then I moved to my wife's family. They were resettled in Peterborough. The Home Office set up a special training program, training I think about 24 Vietnamese interpreter as community worker. So I joined the training program and then became settlement officer, which I cover the whole East Anglia, like helping the new arrival settle in their new home, how to set up the new home, like get furniture, everything, and This is something that I try but fail so far. I hope that the younger generation um, getting more get more involved with the community, because nowadays not many community groups survive um, in London or in the whole country. Probably around 4 or 5, including us, survive, and mostly run by us elderly. We retire, we pass away, nobody to continue. I've been trying for the last 15, 20 years, trying to get younger generation to involve, but unfortunately, most of the younger generation think that community is for the first generation who cannot speak English. During the winter, it's very cold, and also that the cultural difference between British and us. Example that when we were young, we were told that um, if you talk to teacher or elderly people, you're not allowed to look at their eye when you talk. But in the UK, it's totally opposite. And sometimes even the children also confuse what is right and what is wrong. When I visit a number of European countries as well, and I found that the best thing